Hello and welcome, coin enthusiasts and treasure hunters. Today, we're diving into one of the most fascinating and highly sought-after coins in the United States, the Washington quarter dollar, particularly those rare, unique pieces in dirty or unusual color shade conditions that can fetch jaw-dropping prices in today's collector market. If you've ever wondered how a simple quarter from your pocket can hold incredible value, stay tuned, because this video will explore the rich history, remarkable features, and current market trends of these extraordinary coins. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your coin journey, this is the ultimate guide to understanding why these quarters are not just coins, but treasures that could make a real difference in your collection and your wallet. Let's get started. First up, the Washington quarter dollar from 1970 with a D mint mark in the remarkable color shade condition. If you are passionate about coins, this video is going to be an eye-opener because we are going to explore every single aspect that makes this coin one of the most sought-after collectibles today. From its historical significance to its unique features, rarity, condition, and of course, the incredible market value it commands in today's collector market, we're covering it all. So, make sure you stay tuned till the very end because this coin is not just a piece of history. Let's start by stepping back in time and exploring the fascinating history behind the Washington quarter dollar. The Washington quarter was first minted in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Over the decades, this coin has become an iconic part of American numismatics, admired not only for its design but also for the rich history it represents. The 1970 issue, particularly those struck at the Denver Mint, carries its own special significance. This was a period when the United States Mint was producing coins in high volumes, yet some issues from this year have become incredibly rare in top-notch condition. The D mint mark signifies that this coin was minted in Denver, adding an extra layer of allure for collectors who aim to have coins from all major mints. For those who understand coin history, a 1970 Washington quarter with a D mint mark in superior condition is not just a coin, it's a piece of history that connects us to the economic and cultural backdrop of the 1970s, an era of change and growth in the United States. What sets the 1970 Washington quarter D mint mark apart from others? First, let's talk about the beautiful design, which remains a classic in numismatics. Obverse features the iconic portrait of George Washington, detailed and dignified, symbolizing leadership and legacy. The reverse showcases the majestic eagle, spreading its wings in a way that evokes strength and resilience. But what really makes certain 1970 D quarters extraordinary is their color shade condition. Unlike the standard circulated coins, these rare specimens have retained a remarkable patina and lustrous surface over the decades, giving them a unique appeal. The subtle gradients in color, often ranging from deep golden hues to lighter silvery tones, make each coin visually stunning and distinct. It's this combination of artistic beauty, historical importance, and exceptional preservation that elevates the coin from an ordinary collector's item to a highly desirable treasure in the numismatic world. Now, let's dive into the most exciting aspect, the rarity and condition. Collectors know that condition is everything in numismatics. A coin may be decades old, but only those in superior state truly capture the attention of serious collectors. For the 1970 Washington quarter D mint mark, coins in pristine or near mint condition are incredibly scarce. While millions of quarters were minted in 1970, the number that has survived decades without wear, scratches, or tarnish is astonishingly low. Coins with exceptional color shade quality, sharp details, and intact surfaces are among the rarest you can find. This scarcity, combined with historical significance, creates enormous demand. Serious collectors are constantly on the lookout for such coins, and when a coin of this caliber hits the market, it attracts attention immediately. Its rarity is not just a number, it represents the thrill of finding something that very few people in the world have, a true gem for any collection. Let's talk numbers because this is where excitement meets opportunity. In today's coin market, a 1970 Washington quarter with a D mint mark in high-grade color shade condition is commanding remarkable prices. Depending on the exact state, coins can easily sell for $470,000, making them an extraordinary investment for collectors. Auction houses and private sales have shown a trend where these coins, especially those with superior eye appeal, are highly competitive items. The rarity combined with impeccable condition creates a scenario where buyers are willing to pay top dollar to secure these coins. Imagine owning a piece of history that not only beautifies your collection but also holds tremendous financial potential. Whether you are a seasoned collector or a first-time investor in rare coins, the 1970 D Washington quarter is a standout opportunity that you cannot overlook. The market is booming, and coins of this quality are moving fast, which makes understanding their value and securing them a priority for anyone serious about numismatics. For those of you looking to add this remarkable coin to your collection, here are some insights to help you make a smart and rewarding acquisition. First, always focus on authenticity. Verify the coin's mint mark, date, and color shade condition with a reputable numismatic expert or grading service. Coins that have been professionally graded not only provide peace of mind but often command higher market value. Second, prioritize coins in exceptional condition. Minor wear or discoloration can significantly affect collector demand and price. Third, stay informed about the market trends. Keep an eye on auctions, dealer offerings, and private sales. The right opportunity could come at any moment. Finally, remember that this coin is not just an investment in money, it's an investment in history, artistry, and the thrill of owning something rare. Approach the hunt with patience and care, and you could be holding a coin that becomes the crown jewel of your collection. To sum it all up, the 1970 Washington quarter dollar with a D mint mark and color shade condition is a truly remarkable coin. Its historical significance, unique visual appeal, scarcity, and skyrocketing market value make it one of the most coveted pieces in modern numismatics. For collectors, this coin represents the perfect blend of beauty, history, and investment potential. Whether you are adding it to an already impressive collection or starting your journey into rare coins, this piece is a must-have that you simply cannot ignore. Next up, the 1985 Washington quarter dollar with a P mint mark, even in scratch condition. Yes, you heard that right. While it may seem ordinary at first glance, this coin carries a story, a legacy, and a market presence that is nothing short of extraordinary. If you are passionate about coins, love hunting for rare finds, or are simply curious about the hidden treasures in your pocket change, you are in for an exciting journey today. So, make sure you stay with us till the end because the insights we're sharing could change the way you see even the most familiar coins in your collection. Let's start with the history and background of the Washington quarter dollar. This iconic coin has been a staple of American currency for decades, first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Designed by the renowned sculptor John Flanagan, the Washington quarter quickly became beloved for its elegant portrayal of the first president of the United States, symbolizing not just currency but a piece of American heritage. The 1985 edition, in particular, represents an era of modern coin production while still holding onto that classic charm. Coins from this period are increasingly becoming recognized by collectors as vital pieces of a complete Washington quarter collection. And when you focus on the P mint mark, which indicates production at the Philadelphia Mint, the story becomes even more intriguing now. Let's explore the unique features of the 1985 Washington quarter with a P mint mark. While the coin may appear similar to countless quarters in circulation, subtle characteristics make it stand out. The engravings, the weight, the diameter, and even the specific luster from the Philadelphia Mint give it an identity that collectors highly value. Even in scratch condition, the coin's historical context, its minting details, and its survival through decades of circulation add layers of significance. Collectors often find that coins like these, despite showing signs of wear, tell a story that newer, flawless coins simply cannot. Every scratch, every mark, is a testament to its journey, a part of its personality, and for those in the know, these are the coins that ignite excitement in any collection. When we talk about rarity and condition, this 1985 P mint mark quarter becomes particularly fascinating. While it may not be the rarest coin in the world, finding it with its original details intact, even with scratches, is increasingly uncommon. Coins from this era in circulation are gradually disappearing as more collectors recognize their value and remove them from everyday use. The 1985 P quarter is highly sought after by collectors who are building comprehensive sets of Washington quarters, or by those who specialize in coins from the Philadelphia Mint. Its combination of historical significance, limited availability, and collector interest has propelled its status into the realm of highly desirable coins. This is especially true for those coins that are priced attractively for entry-level collectors but still promise long-term value appreciation. Now, here's the exciting part: the current market value. If you thought a scratched coin might be worth just a few cents, think again. The 1985 Washington quarter P mint mark is experiencing a surge in collector demand, with prices in today's auction market rising impressively. Coins in scratch condition, which might have once been overlooked, are now being recognized for their significance, fetching $650,000 mark depending on rarity, nuances, provenance, and auction interest. The market for coins like these is highly dynamic, with every auction, sale, or private transaction contributing to its steadily increasing value. This is not just a coin to hold in a drawer, it's a tangible piece of history that is growing in financial and sentimental worth for collectors, whether seasoned or just starting. There are tips to consider when acquiring or evaluating a 1985 P Mint Mark quarter. First, always inspect the coin closely, appreciating the details, even in scratch condition, because these tell the story of its authenticity and provenance. Next, understand the market trends and recent auction results, as these coins are often sold at premiums to collectors seeking to complete or upgrade their sets. It's also wise to handle the coin carefully, even if it is already scratched, to preserve its current state and avoid any additional wear that could affect value. Engaging with knowledgeable dealers or coin clubs can also offer insights into timing purchases for maximum value, and exploring reputable grading services could further elevate the coin's appeal in the eyes of high-end collectors. As we conclude this deep dive into the 1985 Washington quarter dollar with P Mint Mark in scratch condition, it's clear that this coin is much more than a simple piece of metal. It's a testament to American history, a cherished collectible, and a tangible investment with growing demand and impressive market value. Every collector who recognizes its significance understands that coins like these are not just for nostalgia, they are for building legacy, collecting smartly, and participating in a market that values history and rarity alike. If you are lucky enough to find one, even in scratch condition, you are holding a piece of Americana that is increasingly rare and highly sought after. Next up, the 1972 Washington quarter dollar with a D Mint Mark, even in scratched condition. Yes, you heard that right. Even a coin that shows wear, scratches, or surface marks can still command huge attention and an impressive price in today's market. This coin is not just money, it's a piece of history, a collector's dream, and a symbol of the enduring allure of American coinage. So, stick around, because we're going to uncover its fascinating history, unique features, rarity, current market value, and even some tips for collectors who want to maximize their collection. Let's start with the story behind the Washington quarter itself. Introduced in 1932, the Washington quarter was designed to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The coin features a striking profile of the first president of the United States on its obverse side, designed by the talented sculptor John Flanagan. Over the years, this quarter has become one of the most iconic and widely collected coins in American history. The 1972 issue, in particular, is part of a fascinating era in U.S. coinage when the mint was transitioning between older production methods and modern striking techniques. Coins from this period often show distinct details in design and minting that make them stand out for collectors. What makes the 1972 D Mint Mark quarter so special is that it was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the primary production facilities of the United States Mint. Denver coins from this period have a reputation among collectors for their consistent strike quality and unique characteristics that differentiate them from Philadelphia or San Francisco mint coins. Now, let's dive into the unique features that make the 1972 D Washington quarter a gem for collectors. First, take a close look at the obverse side. George Washington's profile is finely detailed, with noticeable depth in his hair and facial features. Even when scratches or surface wear appear, the essential design elements remain distinguishable, which is one reason these coins retain value. Moving to the reverse side, the eagle design with outstretched wings perched on a bundle of arrows and olive branches is equally mesmerizing. What makes the 1972 D quarter truly stand out is the mint mark itself. The small D near the bottom of the reverse side may seem like a tiny detail, but for collectors, it signifies the coin's origin and adds a layer of rarity and prestige. Additionally, coins from this year sometimes exhibit minor die variations or striking anomalies, which can further increase their desirability. These subtle variations are often highly sought after because they provide uniqueness that cannot be replicated, making each coin in a collection truly one of a kind. Even more fascinating is how a coin like this can become highly desirable, even in scratched condition. Many collectors assume that only mint condition coins hold value, but the 1972 D Washington quarter defies that expectation. Coins with scratches or surface marks are often still extremely rare, especially when sourced from circulation rather than mint sets. Why? Because despite their imperfections, these coins represent a tangible piece of history. Each scratch, each sign of wear, tells a story of its journey through American life, from pockets to cash registers and into the hands of collectors. The collector demand for 1972 D quarters remains incredibly strong because there are relatively few surviving examples in circulation-grade condition that retain all their identifiable details. This means that even coins showing signs of wear are still highly prized, often more than other years with larger mintages but less collector interest. In short, rarity is not just about perfection, it's about historical significance, identifiable features, and the story a coin carries. Now, let's talk about the most exciting part for collectors and investors alike: the current market value. Believe it or not, even a 1972 D Washington quarter with scratches can fetch impressive sums. Depending on the severity of the scratches, the coin's demand, and where it is sold, online auctions, coin shows, or private collectors, prices can reach into the $200,000s, $20,000. That's right, a coin you might have overlooked in your pocket change could be worth a small fortune today. The numismatic market is booming, and collectors are actively searching for coins from this era, especially with Denver mint marks. The unique combination of historical significance, limited surviving examples, and enduring collector demand ensures that these quarters maintain and often increase their value over time. In many ways, this coin is not just a collector's item, it's a smart investment in tangible American history. If you're thinking about adding a 1972 D Washington quarter to your collection, here are a few key tips to maximize your chances of acquiring a valuable piece. First, always inspect the coin carefully for its identifiable features. Even if the surface has scratches, clarity of the mint mark, legibility of the date, and the presence of all key design details are critical factors in determining value. Second, consider consulting reputable coin dealers or professional grading services to authenticate your coin. A certified coin often fetches a higher price because buyers are assured of its authenticity and condition. Third, stay informed about the market. Auction results, online marketplaces, and collector forums are great ways to monitor the demand and value trends for 1972 D quarters. And finally, remember that patience pays off. The right coin in your hands today could become a centerpiece of your collection and a highly desirable treasure for future collectors. To sum it up, the 1972 Washington quarter dollar with D mint mark, even in scratched condition, is a truly remarkable coin. It carries history, showcases unique design elements, and continues to command significant collector demand and impressive market value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone just discovering the world of rare coins, this coin represents both a piece of America's rich numismatic heritage and an exciting investment opportunity. Remember, rarity, history, and demand drive value in the coin world, and this coin has all three in abundance. Next up, the 1988 Washington quarter dollar with a D mint mark in color shade condition. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a newcomer looking to understand the hidden gems of the coin world, this video will give you an in-depth understanding of why this particular quarter has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike. So sit back, relax, and let's explore the incredible history, features, rarity, and value of this magnificent coin. The Washington quarter is one of the most iconic coins in American history. First introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth, this coin quickly became a staple of everyday American currency, but over the decades, certain issues and mint marks have risen above the ordinary to achieve true collector's status. The 1988 quarter, particularly with the D mint mark from the Denver Mint, is a remarkable example of this. While the regular circulation coins of that era may appear common at first glance, the color shade versions of this particular issue, preserved in exceptional condition, have become a true treasure among collectors. This coin represents not just monetary value but also a piece of history, capturing the artistry, craftsmanship, and legacy of the U.S. Mint in the late 20th century. What makes the 1988 D mint mark Washington quarter in color shade condition so unique and desirable? First, the D mint mark signifies that it was minted in Denver, which adds a layer of significance for collectors who focus on mint location and variations. The color shade condition refers to the natural toning and preservation of the coin's original luster, which is incredibly rare for a coin that has spent decades in circulation or storage. Over time, coins can lose their original shine, fade, or develop scratches and marks, but those that retain their original brilliant color shades and crisp details are the ones that truly stand out in the collector market. These coins are almost like a window into the past, frozen in time, and their aesthetic appeal makes them highly sought after among both novice and veteran collectors. Rarity and condition are the golden combination in coin collecting, and this particular quarter checks both boxes. While millions of Washington quarters were minted in 1988, very few have survived in pristine color shade condition, making them extremely rare finds. Collectors are constantly on the lookout for coins that not only maintain their original detail but also display that eye-catching brilliance and color tone that distinguishes them from standard circulation coins. The scarcity of such coins in excellent condition drives collector demand to new heights, making this quarter a hot commodity at auctions, coin shows, and online marketplaces. It's a prime example of how condition, combined with a specific mint mark and natural toning, can elevate an ordinary coin into a highly coveted collectible. Now, let's talk about the current market value, which has been generating a lot of excitement. Coins like the 1988 D Mint Mark Washington Quarter in color shade condition are currently seeing impressive valuations in the collector market, often fetching prices ranging from $300,000s of dollars, depending on the grading and eye appeal. This is a clear indication of the growing interest and enthusiasm among collectors who recognize the coin's rarity and aesthetic beauty. In today's market, where every coin is meticulously scrutinized for its condition and uniqueness, owning a coin like this is not just about holding a piece of currency, it's about possessing a piece of numismatic history with substantial monetary value. Investors and collectors alike are eagerly competing to add these coins to their collections, ensuring that their value continues to rise steadily over time. For those of you who are looking to get into collecting or hoping to enhance your existing collection, there are a few tips that can help you make the most of this opportunity. First, always pay close attention to the coin's condition. Even minor scratches or wear can significantly affect value, so coins that retain their original mint luster and color tone are the ones that demand premium prices. Second, verify the mint mark and ensure its authenticity. Coins with verified Denver mint marks in exceptional condition are extremely attractive in the market. Third, consider professional grading services, as coins that receive high grades from reputable grading companies often sell for much higher prices and attract serious collectors. Lastly, stay informed about the market trends. Coin values fluctuate, but coins like this Washington Quarter with D Mint mark in color shade condition have consistently proven to hold and grow their value due to rarity and collector demand. In conclusion, the 1988 Washington Quarter dollar with a D Mint mark in color shade condition is far more than just a piece of silver currency. It is a shining example of numismatic excellence and a highly valuable collectible that commands attention and admiration in today's market. Its rich history, unique features, pristine condition, and undeniable rarity make it a must-have for any serious collector. Whether you're looking to invest, add to your collection, or simply appreciate a piece of American history, this coin represents an opportunity that is truly hard to pass up. The excitement surrounding its market value continues to grow, reflecting both the beauty of the coin and the enthusiasm of collectors worldwide. Next up, the 1977 Washington Quarter dollar without a mint mark, especially when it's in that dirty or circulated condition. Now, don't let the appearance fool you. What may seem like an ordinary coin at first glance is actually a gem that collectors are hunting for all over the globe. In this video, we will explore everything about this coin, from its rich history to its unique features, rarity, current market value, and expert tips for collectors. So, get comfortable and let's unlock the story behind this incredible piece of American history. The Washington Quarter has been an iconic piece of American currency since it was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington. Designed by the renowned sculptor John Flanagan, this coin replaced the standing Liberty Quarter and quickly became a favorite among Americans for its striking design and historical significance. By 1977, the Washington Quarter had firmly established itself as one of the most widely circulated coins in the United States, but not every coin made it into circulation equally. That's where the 1977 quarter without a mint mark becomes fascinating. Unlike coins that carry the usual D4 Denver or S4 San Francisco, these no mint mark coins were produced in specific batches and are incredibly rare today, especially in any condition. This coin is a living piece of history, a connection to decades past, and a tangible representation of the U.S. Mint's legacy of craftsmanship. What makes the 1977 Washington Quarter without a mint mark truly stand out are its unique features. First, its lack of a mint mark instantly makes it different from the millions of other quarters produced that year. Mint marks, small letters on the coin, usually indicate where the coin was struck, and collectors often seek coins with unusual or missing mint marks because they signify rare production batches or minting errors. Additionally, even in a circulated or dirty condition, the coin retains the iconic portrait of George Washington on the obverse and the majestic eagle on the reverse, designed with incredible detail and precision. Over time, natural wear adds a kind of character and authenticity that many collectors actually prize. This coin, with its subtle imperfections and unique minting background, has become an object of desire for anyone serious about American coin collecting. Now, let's talk about why this coin is in high demand among collectors. First of all, the 1977 quarter without a mint mark is extremely rare, even more so in circulated or dirty condition. Most collectors often think only pristine coins are valuable, but in the case of certain rare coins, even those that have seen everyday use hold enormous appeal. Coins like this are rare because of limited production batches, minting anomalies, and historical significance. Collectors look for coins with unique characteristics, and a 1977 quarter without a mint mark checks all the boxes. Its scarcity is a primary driver of collector demand, making it not just a coin, but a sought-after investment that has consistently risen in popularity over the years. Here's where things get really exciting. The current market value for a 1977 Washington quarter without a mint mark, even in dirty condition, is absolutely impressive. Depending on the exact condition, provenance, and demand at the time of sale, these coins can fetch thousands of dollars in auctions and private sales. Many collectors today are willing to pay top dollar because they recognize the rarity and long-term investment potential of these coins. Over the past decade, the value of these rare quarters has seen a steady increase, driven by both collector demand and numismatic interest. Whether you're a seasoned coin investor or a newcomer hoping to start your collection, owning a 1977 no-mint mark quarter is like holding a piece of American history that not only tells a story but also holds significant monetary potential. For those who are serious about adding this coin to their collection, there are a few key tips that can help you maximize both the enjoyment and value. First, always inspect the coin carefully. Even dirty coins can have subtle features that indicate rarity, like minting anomalies or slight variations in the design. Second, consider professional grading. If you believe you have a rare piece, coins graded by trusted organizations often command higher prices and are easier to sell. Third, protect and store your coin properly. Even though circulated coins are less sensitive than uncirculated ones, keeping them in a safe environment prevents further damage and preserves its market value. Lastly, stay informed about market trends. Auction results, coin shows, and collector forums are invaluable for understanding the current demand and pricing. Following these steps can turn what looks like a simple quarter into a centerpiece of your collection that can appreciate in value over time. In conclusion, the 1977 Washington quarter without a mint mark in dirty condition is much more than a coin. It's a rare and historically significant collectible that commands attention in the numismatic world. Its unique minting, scarcity, and undeniable collector appeal make it a coin worth knowing about, seeking out, and, if you're lucky enough to own one, cherishing. The fact that even circulated examples can fetch hundreds or thousands of dollars today is a testament to its incredible market demand and long-term investment potential. So, whether you're a casual collector, an investor, or simply someone fascinated by the stories behind rare coins, the 1977 no-mint mark quarter deserves your attention. Next up, the 1968 Washington quarter dollar without a mint mark in circulated condition. If you are a collector, investor, or just someone who loves discovering rare coins, then this is a must-watch episode. In this video, we will explore the rich history behind this iconic coin, its unique features, the rarity that makes it highly prized, its current market value in today's economy, and essential tips to help you make the most of your collection. By the end of this video, you will understand why this particular Washington quarter dollar has captured the hearts of collectors worldwide and why it can be a significant investment in your numismatic journey. Let's begin with a little history and background. The Washington quarter dollar has a story that goes back to 1932 when it was first introduced to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Designed by the legendary sculptor John Flanagan, the quarter has become one of the most enduring and beloved coins in U.S. history. While many quarters were minted over the years, each period has its own story, and the 1968 issues are particularly fascinating. During this period, the United States Mint produced coins for general circulation at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints. Coins minted in Philadelphia typically had no mint mark, while Denver minted coins bore a D. However, the 1968 Washington quarter without a mint mark is a rarity that has captured attention not only because of its mint origin but also due to its scarcity in circulated condition. What makes this coin truly unique is its distinguishing features and historical significance. While it shares the classic Flanagan design that features a dignified portrait of George Washington on the obverse and an eagle with outstretched wings on the reverse, the 1968 no-mint mark version carries a silent story of minting practices during that era. The absence of a mint mark indicates it was produced in Philadelphia, but its survival in good circulated condition is what makes it extraordinary. Many quarters from this period were heavily circulated and lost their original sharpness, making well-preserved examples rare and highly sought after. Collectors value these coins not only for their historical significance but also for their physical qualities, the luster that remains, the detail that survived the wear and tear of decades, and the proof that the coin has stood the test of time when it comes to rarity and condition. The 1968 no-mint mark Washington quarter shines even brighter. Unlike modern quarters, which are produced in the millions and flood the market, coins from this era are increasingly difficult to find in quality circulated condition. For collectors, the condition of a coin graded from good to mint state is a crucial factor. Even a circulated 1968 no-mint mark quarter can command attention because it is a coin that bridges history and collectability. Its scarcity in the secondary market means that when one does appear, it attracts keen interest from serious collectors and investors alike. The demand is consistently high, as many collectors who aim to complete their Washington quarter sets know that securing a 1968 no-mint mark in even modest condition is a key milestone. Now, let's talk about the present-day market and its incredible value. Today, these coins are no longer just pocket change, they are treasures with substantial worth. Depending on the condition, a 1968 Washington quarter without a mint mark can range from thousands of dollars in value for coins in circulated condition, which are often overlooked by casual collectors. The price can soar, especially if the coin has maintained its original detail and shows minimal wear. High-grade examples, especially those with eye appeal, can be a true gem in any collection and attract premium bids at auctions, online marketplaces, and among private collectors. This coin is a prime example of how historical significance, rarity, and condition converge to create a numismatic asset that grows in value over time for collectors and investors. Understanding what to look for is essential. Always pay attention to the coin's overall appearance, its wear, and any signs of damage or cleaning, as these factors can significantly affect its value. Collectors often focus on coins that show even wear, retain their original details, and exhibit a natural patina that speaks to their age and authenticity. This approach not only helps preserve the coin's monetary value but also its historical charm. Additionally, keeping coins properly stored in holders or protective cases prevents further deterioration and ensures that they retain their appeal for future generations. Collectors who approach the hobby with patience and knowledge often find that these coins become prized heirlooms and valuable assets. In conclusion, the 1968 Washington quarter dollar without a mint mark in circulated condition is more than just a coin, it is a piece of American history, a symbol of numismatic craftsmanship, and a highly desirable collectible with significant market value. Its scarcity, historical significance, and enduring demand among collectors make it a coin that no serious collector should overlook. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or just beginning your journey in coin collecting, this quarter represents both a tangible link to the past and a potentially lucrative investment for the future. Its appeal is timeless, its value is increasing, and its presence in a collection is a mark of dedication and insight into the fascinating world of coin collecting. Next up, the 1982 Washington quarter dollar with the P mint mark, preserved in stunning color shade condition. If you are passionate about coins, or if you're even just starting your collection, you're going to want to stick around, because this coin is not just any quarter. It's a piece of American history, a marvel of minting craftsmanship, and in today's market, it's commanding incredible attention and tremendous value. Whether you are a seasoned collector or a newcomer looking to understand the true gems of numismatics, this video will take you on a detailed journey through the story, features, and market potential of one of the most sought-after Washington quarters of the modern era. Let's start by diving into the rich history behind the Washington quarter dollar. Introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth, this coin has been a staple of American coinage for nearly a century. Designed by the legendary sculptor John Flanagan, the obverse of the coin features a dignified profile of George Washington, capturing both his stoic presence and historical significance. The reverse, famously showcasing an eagle with outstretched wings perched upon a bundle of arrows, has become an iconic representation of American strength and freedom. The 1982 edition, in particular, is significant for several reasons. Minted during a period of transition in the U.S. Mint, 1982 coins saw changes in metal composition due to fluctuations in silver prices and rising production costs. The Washington quarters of this era are highly collectible because they represent a bridge between classic coinage traditions and modern minting innovations. The P Mint mark, indicating production at the Philadelphia Mint, adds an additional layer of distinction and authenticity. Collectors worldwide seek this coin not just for its historical importance, but for its enduring beauty in the story it tells about America's numismatic journey. What makes the 1982 Washington quarter with P mint mark and color shade condition truly stand out is its uniqueness and flawless appeal. Unlike circulated coins that lose their luster over time, this coin boasts a pristine color shade, showcasing a captivating blend of original mint tones. The delicate shades on the coin are subtle yet mesmerizing, giving it an almost magical glow that is rare to find in quarters of this era. Every detail, from the crisp lettering to the defined eagle on the reverse, speaks of exceptional craftsmanship and meticulous preservation. Collectors are drawn to coins that not only represent history but also possess visual allure, and this quarter does just that. Its vibrant shades are reminiscent of the minting brilliance of the early 1980s, and such coins are often described as museum quality. The striking beauty combined with the rarity of such flawless examples makes it an instant object of desire for collectors and investors alike. When you hold a coin like this in your hand, you're not just holding a piece of currency, you're holding a small, tangible fragment of American heritage, perfectly preserved through time. Now, let's talk about why this coin is in such high demand among collectors. Rarity in coins is not just about how many were minted, it's about how many have survived in top-tier condition. The 1982 Washington quarter was minted in large numbers, but finding one with the P mint mark and perfect color shading is exceedingly rare. Most coins from this period have circulated and lost much of their original brilliance. Coins that remain in flawless condition, exhibiting both color integrity and sharp detail, are exceedingly scarce. Collectors are constantly on the lookout for coins that meet these high standards, which is why this coin has become a prized possession in numismatic circles. Its rarity, combined with the exceptional state of preservation, means that every example that appears on the market draws intense interest. For many collectors, acquiring such a coin is the pinnacle of their collection. It's a statement piece, a treasure that signifies both knowledge and refined taste in coin collecting. Now, let's discuss the most exciting aspect, the market value. The 1982 Washington quarter with P mint mark and color shade condition has seen explosive growth in collector demand, and the market is responding accordingly. Depending on the coin's exact grade, color vibrancy, and overall preservation, these coins are now commanding $435,000. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for coins that represent both rarity and exceptional visual appeal. In auctions, private sales, and coin shows, this quarter often fetches prices far beyond its original face value. It is a coin that doesn't just retain value, it appreciates over time. With its unique color shades, perfect strike, and historical significance, this coin has become a must-have investment for serious collectors. Its combination of beauty, rarity, and historical importance positions it as a coin with enduring value, and anyone lucky enough to acquire one today can be confident in its potential to remain highly sought after for years to come. For collectors looking to acquire a coin like this, there are some essential strategies to keep in mind. First, always verify the authenticity and grading of the coin. Coins in exceptional condition, especially those with color shades, should be certified by reputable grading companies to ensure their value. Second, be patient. Coins of this caliber do not appear frequently, and rushing into a purchase can lead to missed opportunities or overpaying. Third, pay attention to the provenance and history of the coin, as well-preserved coins with documented origins are particularly prized in the collector market. Finally, collectors should always store these coins properly. Proper storage preserves the original color and prevents tarnishing, ensuring that your investment maintains its peak appeal. Using airtight holders, avoiding exposure to sunlight, and handling coins minimally are small steps that make a huge difference in long-term preservation. In conclusion, the 1982 Washington quarter with P mint mark and color shade condition is not just a coin, it is a rare and highly coveted treasure that embodies history, craftsmanship, and investment potential. Its unique color shades, pristine preservation, and scarcity make it a cornerstone for collectors and a true gem in the world of numismatics. With the current market recognizing its enormous value, this coin stands as a symbol of what makes coin collecting so rewarding: the thrill of discovery, the beauty of preservation, and the pride of owning a piece of history. Whether you're a seasoned collector, a budding enthusiast, or someone looking to invest in tangible assets, this coin deserves your attention. It's more than just currency, it's a story, a legacy, and an opportunity all rolled into one remarkable piece of American heritage. Next up, the 1980 Washington quarter dollar with a P mint mark in circulated condition. This isn't just any quarter, it's a remarkable piece of numismatic history that's gaining significant traction in today's market. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just beginning your coin journey, Stay tuned because we're going to explore everything about this incredible coin, from its history and unique features to its rarity, current market value, and tips for collectors looking to grab this gem. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll see why the 1980p Washington quarter is in such high demand right now. To truly appreciate the 1980 Washington quarter, we first need to take a journey back in time. The Washington quarter was first minted in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Designed by the legendary sculptor John Flanagan, this iconic coin features Washington's dignified profile on the obverse and, traditionally, the eagle on the reverse. By 1980, the Washington quarter had firmly established itself as one of the most recognized and widely collected coins in the United States. What makes the 1980p mint mark especially fascinating is that it was produced during a period when circulation coins were minted in enormous quantities, yet finding examples that have maintained quality, even in circulated condition, has become increasingly rare. The P mint mark, indicating production at the Philadelphia Mint, adds a layer of prestige and historical significance, making it a highly sought-after piece for collectors who want to own a coin that tells a story. Now, let's dive into what makes the 1980p Washington quarter so unique. While it might look similar to other quarters from a distance, collectors know that the devil is in the details. The coin showcases the classic John Flanagan design, but subtle variations, minting quality, and wear patterns distinguish it from other coins in circulation. One of the standout features is its sharp strike and well-defined details, especially around Washington's hair and the eagle on the reverse. Even in circulated condition, a coin that retains its original luster or shows minimal wear is considered exceptional. Additionally, the P mint mark itself carries historical weight. Coins from the Philadelphia Mint often had higher production numbers, yet certain batches from 1980 exhibit characteristics like precise lettering, depth and relief, and rare die varieties that make them rare gems for collectors. The combination of historical design, minting quality, and eye-catching details makes this coin not just a piece of currency, but a collectible masterpiece that represents both history and artistry. Now, let's talk about rarity, which is the heart of collector demand. While the 1980p Washington quarter was minted in relatively large quantities, finding one in good circulated condition that still retains its sharp details is increasingly difficult. Collectors are actively searching for coins that show minimal wear, clear mint marks, and balanced toning, qualities that elevate a coin from a common circulation piece to a collectible treasure. The beauty of this coin is that even in circulated condition, it can be worth $300,000, depending on its state. Numismatic experts emphasize that coins with well-preserved details and minimal scratches are extremely attractive to collectors because they represent a perfect blend of accessibility and rarity. It's not every day you come across a coin that is affordable enough for many collectors but rare enough to potentially deliver significant returns, which makes the 1980p Washington quarter an outstanding addition to any serious collection. Here's the exciting part: the current market value of the 1980p Washington quarter in circulated condition has skyrocketed in recent years. While quarters were once considered everyday pocket change, collectors and investors have shifted their attention to coins like this due to their scarcity, historical significance, and demand in the numismatic market. Today, circulated examples with visible details are selling for anywhere from $300,000, depending on their specific condition, toning, and demand in the collector community. The coin's popularity is not just a passing trend. It's fueled by the growing interest in classic American coins that combine historical legacy with tangible investment potential. In fact, the 1980p Washington quarter has become so sought after that collectors are actively hunting for them in coin rolls, auctions, and online marketplaces, making it one of the hottest coins to watch right now. If you're thinking about adding this incredible coin to your collection, there are a few tips that can help you maximize both satisfaction and potential value. First, always verify the authenticity of the coin by consulting reputable dealers or third-party grading services. Authenticity is key in ensuring you are investing in a genuine collectible. Second, pay attention to circulation quality. Even coins in circulated condition can vary greatly in value, so look for coins with clear details, minimal scratches, and preserved mint marks. Third, consider tracking the market trends. The numismatic market can fluctuate, but coins like the 1980p Washington quarter often hold long-term value because of their rarity and collector appeal. Finally, if possible, consider obtaining a graded version of the coin. Grading can significantly increase the coin's marketability and make it easier to sell or trade in the future. By following these strategies, collectors can ensure they acquire coins that are not just beautiful, but also smart investments for the long term. In conclusion, the 1980 Washington quarter dollar with a P mint mark is far more than a simple piece of currency. It is a testament to American history, artistry, and collector passion. Even in circulated condition, this coin has become a rare and highly desirable collectible, commanding attention from numismatic enthusiasts worldwide. Its combination of historical significance, unique features, rarity, and growing market value makes it a must-have for anyone serious about coin collecting. Whether you're adding to an established collection or looking for a coin with potential investment value, the 1980p Washington quarter is a shining example of how history and value can come together in a single, remarkable coin. Next up, talk about the 1967 Washington quarter dollar without a mint mark, in a condition that has captured the attention of collectors and investors around the world. If you're passionate about rare coins, or if you've been curious about the hidden treasures in circulation that could be worth a fortune, then this video is an absolute must-watch. We're going to dive deep into the history, unique characteristics, and the remarkable market value of this rare quarter, so grab a notebook, sit back, and prepare to uncover one of the most sought-after coins in modern numismatics. The Washington quarter has a rich and fascinating history that dates back to 1932, when it was first minted to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Since its introduction, the Washington quarter has gone through several design changes, but it has remained a staple of American currency and a favorite among collectors for generations. The 1967 issue, in particular, holds a special place in the hearts of coin collectors because it represents a transitional period in U.S. coinage history. During this time, quarters were composed of 40% silver, which already makes them appealing from a historical and intrinsic value standpoint. The absence of a mint mark on this specific 1967 quarter adds an extra layer of rarity and intrigue. Coins from this era without mint marks were minted at the Philadelphia Mint, and finding one in any condition can be a thrill for numismatists who understand the story and scarcity behind it. Now let's talk about what makes this coin truly unique. At first glance, you might see the familiar portrait of George Washington on the obverse and the eagle on the reverse, but there's so much more than meets the eye. The 1967 Washington quarter without a mint mark is instantly recognizable to those in the know, and its subtle differences from other quarters of the same year are what make it a collector's dream. Every small detail, from the precision of Washington's profile to the intricate lines of the eagle, reflects the minting practices of the 1960s, a time when quality and craftsmanship were paramount. Even when this coin is in a damaged or circulated condition, these unique features still shine through, and collectors recognize that its historical importance and rarity outweigh any minor imperfections. This is a coin that tells a story of America's past, and owning one connects you directly to a piece of history that continues to captivate generations. Rarity is, of course, one of the most important factors in determining a coin's value, and the 1967 Washington quarter without a mint mark is nothing short of exceptional in this regard. While thousands of quarters were minted each year, only a select few have survived in a condition that is recognizable and desirable to collectors. Even when a coin has some wear and tear, the absence of a mint mark elevates it from a common piece of change to a rare collector's item. Serious numismatists and investors actively seek out these coins, knowing that their scarcity ensures they remain in high demand. Collectors are not just interested in perfect specimens, they also value coins that have survived decades of circulation, because each scratch and mark is a testament to its journey through history. This coin is a shining example of how rarity and provenance create excitement and demand in the collector community. Now, let's get to the part that everyone has been waiting for, the value. You might be surprised to learn that even a 1967 Washington quarter without a mint mark in less than perfect condition can fetch a substantial price in today's market. Depending on its specific condition and the buyer's interest, these coins have been known to sell for $800,000. Yes, you heard that right. What many people might overlook as just an ordinary quarter can actually represent a serious investment opportunity. In auctions and online marketplaces, this coin has consistently shown its potential to generate impressive returns for collectors who understand its true worth. With the demand for rare coins growing every year, particularly among investors who recognize the value of historical U.S. silver coinage, this 1967 quarter is positioned as one of the most desirable pieces from this era. The combination of scarcity, historical significance, and market enthusiasm makes it a coin that not only holds monetary value but also represents a tangible piece of American heritage that appreciates over time. For those of you who are collectors, aspiring numismatists, or even casual investors looking to diversify your portfolio, there are a few important tips to keep in mind. First, always verify the authenticity of any 1967 Washington quarter without a mint mark before purchasing. Expert grading and certification from trusted numismatic authorities can make a significant difference in value and ensure you are getting exactly what you're paying for. Second, even coins that are in less than perfect condition can be valuable, so don't overlook pieces with minor scratches or signs of circulation. These coins often sell for surprisingly high prices because collectors understand their rarity. Third, keep an eye on market trends and auctions, as the value of rare coins can fluctuate but historically continues to appreciate over the long term. Finally, handle your coins carefully, store them in protective holders, and consider building a dedicated collection that highlights key historical and rare issues like this one. By following these steps, you can secure not just a valuable asset, but a rewarding connection to history and the exciting world of numismatics. In conclusion, the 1967 Washington quarter dollar without a mint mark is more than just a coin, it's a piece of history, a collector's dream, and a potential investment that continues to capture attention in today's market. Its unique features, historical significance, rarity, and impressive market value make it one of the most sought-after coins for collectors and enthusiasts alike. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting your journey into the fascinating world of coin collecting, this coin is a reminder that sometimes, true treasures can be found in the most unexpected places. By appreciating its history, recognizing its rarity, and staying informed about the market, you can enjoy both the thrill of discovery and the satisfaction of holding a coin that represents centuries of American heritage. Next up, the 1965 Washington quarter dollar without a mint mark, even in circulated condition. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or just stepping into the fascinating universe of coin collecting, this video is packed with insights, history, and market updates that you simply cannot miss. By the end of this video, you will understand why this particular coin is one of the most talked about and highly sought after pieces in the current collector market. So sit back, relax, and let's explore the incredible story behind this remarkable coin. The Washington quarter has a storied history that dates back to 1932, minted in honor of George Washington, the first president of the United States. Designed by John Flanagan, this quarter became an instant classic, blending historical significance with beautiful craftsmanship. Fast forward to 1965, a pivotal year in U.S. coinage history. This year marked the end of the production of quarters made from 90% silver. Due to a nationwide silver shortage, the U.S. Mint shifted to the clad composition, combining copper and nickel to create a more cost-effective coin for general circulation. Amidst this major transition, some quarters from 1965, particularly those without a mint mark, emerged as unexpected treasures for collectors. These coins tell a fascinating story not just of George Washington, but also of a nation navigating changes in its currency and economy. Owning a 1965 Washington quarter dollar without a mint mark is like holding a tangible piece of American history in your hand, a symbol of transition, innovation, and enduring value. Now, let's talk about what makes the 1965 Washington quarter without a mint mark so unique. Unlike its predecessors, this coin was part of the first official clad quarter series in the United States, replacing the silver quarters that had circulated for decades. The absence of a mint mark on this coin is significant. It indicates that it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, the nation's oldest and most historically significant mint. Collectors cherish this feature because coins without mint marks from this year are far less common than other issues, making them a key highlight in any collection. In addition to its mint origin, this quarter showcases the classic design elements that make Washington quarters iconic: the dignified portrait of George Washington on the obverse, the majestic eagle on the reverse, and the intricate detailing that has stood the test of time. Even in circulated condition, these features remain distinguishable, offering both historical appeal and aesthetic value that collectors crave. The 1965 Washington quarter without a mint mark is not just rare, it is extraordinarily desirable, especially in the collector market. While millions of quarters were minted that year, finding one in good circulated condition that retains its original appeal is a rare occurrence. Coins in circulated condition carry a unique charm, showing signs of authentic use while maintaining the essential details that highlight their craftsmanship. For collectors, this coin represents a sweet spot. It is accessible enough to obtain without astronomical investment, yet rare enough to significantly enhance the prestige of a collection. The demand for this coin is further amplified by its historical significance and the story it tells about America's coinage evolution. Every collector who acquires a 1965 Washington quarter without a mint mark in circulated condition can take pride in owning a coin that is not just a medium of currency, but a collectible artifact with a tangible connection to the past. Now, let's talk about the exciting part, the current market value. Today, the 1965 Washington quarter without a mint mark has become a high-demand item among collectors, investors, and coin enthusiasts, with prices that can easily reach $600,000 depending on condition and rarity. Coins that are well preserved, with minimal wear, can command premium prices at auctions and private sales. The market has recognized the unique combination of historical significance, rarity, and collector appeal, making this quarter a prized asset for anyone serious about building a valuable coin collection. It's not just a coin, it's a potential investment that has seen remarkable appreciation in recent years. Many collectors have discovered that acquiring such coins early can yield significant returns, both in terms of financial value and the prestige of possessing one of the most sought-after quarters from the mid-20th century. If you are a collector aiming to acquire a 1965 Washington quarter without a mint mark, there are a few key tips that can help you make a wise and rewarding purchase. First, always verify the authenticity of the coin. Because of its high demand and value, there are replicas and counterfeits in circulation, so purchasing from reputable dealers and trusted auction houses is essential. Next, pay attention to the coin's condition. Even circulated coins can vary widely in wear, and those with sharper details, minimal scratches, and well-preserved features are the most valuable. Third, consider the provenance. Coins with documented history or that come from notable collections can have an added premium. Finally, don't hesitate to act decisively. The demand for this coin is growing, and collectors who are patient yet proactive often secure the best pieces. Remember, the 1965 Washington quarter without a mint mark is not just a collectible, it is a treasure that can elevate your collection and connect you to a fascinating chapter of American history. In conclusion, the 1965 Washington quarter dollar without a mint mark in circulated condition is a true gem in the world of coin collecting. It embodies historical significance, unique design features, rarity, and extraordinary market value that continues to rise in today's collector community. Holding this coin is more than just owning a piece of metal, it's owning a slice of American history, a symbol of the transition from silver to clad coinage, and a highly sought-after artifact that commands respect and admiration in any collection. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just beginning your numismatic journey, this coin offers a unique opportunity to own something truly special, an investment of history, beauty, and undeniable value. So, if you ever come across a 1965 Washington quarter without a mint mark, whether in a drawer, a collection, or at a local coin shop, remember the remarkable story it carries and the potential it holds. Secure it, cherish it, and enjoy the prestige of possessing one of the most highly demanded quarters in modern collecting. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this deep dive into the 1965 Washington quarter dollar without a mint mark has inspired you, informed you, and maybe even helped you recognize the hidden treasures around you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos about rare coins, collector tips, and the fascinating stories behind America's most valuable currency. Until next time, happy collecting, and may your treasure hunts be both thrilling and rewarding.